Listen, come here. This is out. This is out. This is out. Do it right out. See, when I saw this video, it angered me. The thing that popped in my brain was also, this is why feminism. It made me think of, I watched the Red Pill documentary, a feminist lady she made. And in the video, I learned, because I made a whole post ranting about these things, I will be angry at the men's and yell and say all the things at the men's. But you had the lady, one of the feminists back in the 90s, when she was helping women, she was learning and realizing there were men who were going through things. Men who were in relationships with women who were abusive. So she wanted to do something for the men's. And lo and behold, this lady was shunned, ostracized from the feminists, the other groups of ladies. And I think to myself, well, why? Why would you be angry and want to help men who can also be in situations where they are the victims? Do you believe men cannot be victims? Do you believe only women are victims? Is that the perspective? But it makes no sense to me. I think of this Bell Hooks quote, and she says, to create loving men, we must love men. And so I will listen to women. I will see what you do in your relationships. And then I will hear your complaints. And I think to myself, you're not serious. You do not want, like, a lot of these things to change. You want to do what men do to women. You want to be that and be able to get away with it and do it and it be okay. That's what a lot of women want to do. And so these kinds of things expose the ladies, and why I will make this video, because I will not tolerate that kind of nonsense in my space from women who will complain about the disrespect. Because we will go into these things on this page of the divine feminine, the divine masculine. We will talk about these things of masculine, feminine energy. We will get angry at the fact of feminine energy being disrespected for centuries, used and abused in these ways. But y'all will take all of that, create a mindset and behaviors to where now we're disrespecting, wanting to erase, wanting to diminish, devalue the divine masculine. We want to treat and abuse the divine masculine. And this is why a lot of men are responding and reacting this way. You do not want change. You do not want to actually be the representative of the divine feminine. You want to be this, an abusive loser that mistreats and abuses men, so you could get your sense of power and validation. You know, like loser, weak ass men do. You want to do that. And I think to myself, why would you want to lower yourself to these things? Even for the men, why would you want to lower yourself? Because you're supposed to be the representation of these things, but you do these things. And so I will yell at the men's, but I will not yell at the men's, try to get them in line. Well, I can't get the men in line. I could just complain, they ain't gonna listen to me. I'm trying to like yell and speak life into the things we want to see as women, what we want to see. And this what y'all want to do? This what you want to do? Get one of these men who are actually doing the work, wanting to protect and provide, and you finna put your head. Let me calm down. It's disrespectful. Y'all be disrespectful, and you think it's okay to disrespect men, to disrespect the divine masculine, to do these things. But you want to be up here. You want to be uplifted and get all these things and be respected as a woman, as a feminine. But you're not feminine. You're not a woman. You're doing this. You're not a woman. You're not a lady. You're worse than a man. I can't even, like, you ain't even trying to be a man. Because even men, like, this is not a man. Like, even men, when they do this, that's not being a man. That's being a douchebag. It disgusts me to think there are men like this out there. And they're being used and abused. Disrespected. And I cannot ignore, because I will hear men say these things. I listen to men. They will say these things. This is how they portray in the media. They always show the dopey dad. The woman is the smart one, and the man is the stupid one. And she has, always aggravated at him. And so it becomes this thing that we're really, truly, it's like we're wanting men to be weak. But we complain. What do you want? What do y'all want? Tell me, please, so I can know. Because I be thinking, y'all want strong, masculine mans. But you do not deserve it. You do not know what to do with it when you get it. This is what you want to do. You want a weak man so you could boss around, do all these things with, and then you can complain that the rest like, oh, my stupid ass husband again. So you could look. Child, I ain't for that nonsense. You're not finna play me. And that's why I'm like being very loud and clear about my views towards women and men. Because I know y'all be weak and want to play victim. Now you want to leave him because he's not letting you play with him no more. And now you get to play weak victim lady who needs help. You ain't gonna play me, boo-boo. I can see through these things, and sometimes I can't, because I see I do have a soft spot for these things. People really do be deceiving me, and I really be thinking, even for men, I be thinking, oh, you poor baby, why did they do this to you? And then you get to learn how shitty of a person they actually are. This is what a lot of women, you will soon to come to find out, women have been playing these things, get away with this, but when you actually learn and look for yourself, they be assholes too. Abusing people. I'm not for neither of it. I want equalities as far as, if a woman put her hands on a man, if this was reversed, there would be SWAT team, everything to go after this man. Can you imagine if this was, I'm a husband, my wife didn't get my food on the table, so she's sitting in her room minding her own business, enjoying her life, and I go in there and I'm giggling, laughing, ha ha ha, it's funny. Where's my food, bitch? Because he's laughing. Like, this is, when I saw this, I'm like, is this a prank? Is this supposed to be funny? Because I don't find this funny. This is not funny to me. This somebody's son. This is a husband? No. This her little brother, or this the homeboy that's staying at the house and they play with each other like this. This is not a husband. A husband? No way. When I looked up the title, the definition of husband, master of the house. This is not how you treat a master of a house. Because I get onto the things, I will get on the men. This is not, as a master of a house, how you supposed to act. And so I'm not finna be over here saying all these things at the men. And this is what you want to act and be like? You want to? Because it sounds to me, when I see the men, they will say these things. Women just want to do this. They don't want to do this. So when the men are saying these things, it makes sense. Y'all don't want to actually be wives, do these things of him husbanding and you complimenting this by being a wife and doing these duties and speaking to these duties. Yeah, because I was listening to Myron Gaines. I spent years listening to these men. They will say this, and this is why, because y'all want to do things like this. So they themselves feel they have to be this dictator man, and this I don't trust women, and this is what produces these kind of men. This right here. And then when men are saying this, no one's listening. They're taking for the women. They're thinking, oh, well, you must have did something. And I will be like that. And so I will apologize, because even I fall into this default programmings and be like, nah, he must have did. No! Women be assholes. They be abusive and gross as hell. And then they could get away with it. That's the worstest part. And this is why you will have, because I watched the Red Pill documentary, I will end it on this, you will have anti-feminists. Because they know They see this. They see this in women. And why they will go, I mean, I'm gonna just give it up because fuck y'all. I'm going to the men's side. Because at least they be honest with their piece of shitness. Like a woman will be a piece of shit and what? I don't know what happened. They will see the delusion and be like, no, these bitches don't want help. They want what men have. They want to be able to do these things. And so let me just go on ahead and help the men at least. And I cannot be mad at women. Like a lot of pick-me's, because I will go after pick-me's, but there's a certain kind of brand of pick-me that's like, nah, these women is weak as hell. Let me go on ahead and be on the men's side and say all the things and placate to the men's, because you bitches is weak. Like, we can't do nothing with y'all. This is what you want to do. I cannot be mad at these things. Oh, y'all be safe out there, please. If you gonna get a man, some of y'all don't. A lot of women don't deserve good men. You complain you want this, you don't deserve it. You don't know what to do with it. We finna talk about these things because I want to speak life into these men who are doing the things. Show how to respect this. Show how to honor this, because those are the men we need. It says it. To create loving men, we must love men. And so I want to do that so that we can create more of it. But y'all don't want loving men. Y'all want some kind of a toy to play with, like these men that can control you and you do my things. If you're not doing my things, you're malfunctioning and something's wrong with you. Now all men ain't shit. It's the peoples are like this. Anyways, that's the video.